Alright, I'm quickly interrupting this video because I just wanted to say a huge and massive thank you for my last video where I announced my shop, Whimsy Willow by Xenia. It's live, and going forward, it will always be the very first link in my description box, so you can always find me there. But I just wanted to say a huge massive thank you for the support, for your lovely comments, and for the people that ordered from my shop. I am currently working on fulfilling your orders and I'll have them shipped out to you ASAP. So thank you to anybody that purchased from my shop. I am eternally grateful to you. The fact that people value my art enough to spend their hard-earned money is a concept I can't even fathom. So thank you so much. I'm sorry, my jacket has paint on it. Literally, that's all I've been doing. I'm just on a high right now. Ever since my shop launch, I've been on a high because just seeing you guys like everything and support me and purchase. I've been working really hard on packaging. I'm making the packaging as cute as possible for you. I want you guys to have the best experience opening my creations. I will have regular shop updates regarding my shop. Even as we speak, I'm currently working on more creations. I'm super excited to bring you guys so many new items. And if you're watching this video and you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, I highly encourage you to watch this video up here where I announce my shop. You'll have all my backstory and everything on there. I know you guys mainly are here for the perfume content, and that will continue, but this is something that has been living within me, and it's just a passion project of mine that I'm finally bringing to life, and I would love it if you guys could support me, and you have been, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you so much. It's been a lot of work behind the scenes, with the actual making of the creations, to promoting it on all different social medias, to the website launch. It's been a lot of work, but I'm enjoying every single second of it. So I hope that that comes across to you when you guys receive these creations. I would love if you guys could take pictures and leave me your reviews and let me know your thoughts. I'm just so excited for this entire process. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you again, and let's continue on to the video. In today's video, I finally have an Air perfume haul for you guys, or just a perfume haul in general, because I know it's been a little minute, but I have a really good roundup here. I bought all of these at Burlington, and I was in there just going on my phone as usual, looking everything up, looking up the notes, and I actually did some pretty good blind buys, if I do say so myself. I have 5 perfumes here, 4 of which are Air perfumes, 1 of which is not, but I had to purchase it and I think it's a good one. With that said, let's get into it. Okay, I think it would actually be a crime if I didn't show this perfume first. I was so excited to see this at Burlington. Ever since this collection came out, I've been wanting to check it out, but I never knew which one to get, and I still didn't know because obviously everything is closed. It's not like there's testers, but I went for this. This is part of Lattafa's Give Me Gourmand collection, which is this super cute little gourmand collection here. All the packaging is so cute. It doesn't even look like perfumes. They look like little toys. There was 3 different ones at my store. I know the collection is pretty big. There's a lot more than 3, but there was only 3 that I saw of at my location. The first one was Whipped Pleasure. I skipped out on this one because when I looked at the notes, I saw popcorn as a note listed. I don't like popcorny kind of perfumes. And then I also saw a couple reviews of people saying that it's pretty similar to Cheirosa 62 and Cheirosa 71 as well, which I do love Cheirosa 71, but I don't know, I was really afraid of that popcorn note, so I decided to skip on it, because usually when there's popcorn in a perfume, I can smell it and I don't like it, so I skipped on that. The next one there was Cookie Crave. I was between Cookie Crave and this one that I ended up getting, and I saw a couple quick TikTok reviews, and a lot of people were saying that this one is just a little bit more wearable overall, whereas the Cookie Crave was really literal. Even though I do love a gourmand, sometimes when it's too literal, I don't want to smell all the way like food. I want to give off the impression of, oh, she smells sweet and dessert-like, but not, oh, she's worked at a dessert shop all day and she's covered in whipped cream and chocolate. You know what I mean? From a couple of the reviews and looking at the notes, even though they do look delicious, I decided to skip out on Cookie Crave, and I went with this. I was scared to get this as well because chocolate can be kind of an intimidating scent, but I ended up going with Choco Overdose. First off, we gotta look into this packaging because it is the cutest little packaging. What is this supposed to be, an ice cream or a cupcake? I don't know, but I just want to put this on display. It is so freaking cute. Online on Amazon, I see these go for like 60 something, $70. It was on clearance for $29 at my Burlington store. Pretty much all of these that I got were under $30, so incredibly amazing deals. But this one surprised me. This one has top notes of chocolate fudge, middle notes of cacao and cupcake, and base notes of vanilla, caramel, and benzoin. Now here's the thing, when you first spray this out, you might get a little scared. It is straight up chocolate, literal chocolate to a T. I just smear chocolate all over my hand. It is so much chocolate, literal chocolate fudge. It is so literal. I don't know how they managed to translate the scent of chocolate fudge in a perfume, but they did. But I like this so much because it's not all this is. It is chocolatey, and the good thing about it is that it stays pretty chocolatey throughout the whole wear time. As we know, and even in my last video that I did of perfume industry secrets that these perfume brands don't want you to know, is usually when you have a perfume that's branded as a certain note, like let's say this is a banana perfume, they'll usually put that banana in the top notes, so when you spray it out you immediately get hit with the banana and you have that amazing first impression. You buy it right in the store and then you go home and end up realizing the banana disappeared, because what you're really getting is the heart of the perfume and the base notes, not so much the top notes. But with this scent you kind of get the chocolate through and through, although it is way more pronounced in the beginning. It's like straight up chocolate fudge, but I actually love the fact that the chocolate fudge kind of tones down as the other notes kind of kick in, because I'm then getting that soft cacao mixed with that cupcake. It's sweet, decadent, but then the vanilla, the caramel, the benzoin, they give it more of like a perfumey kind of feel. So then it's not just literal you smeared chocolate all over your body, it's more of like a wearable chocolatey perfume. You smell like dessert, you smell delicious, but not super juvenile, if that makes sense. So I'm actually super happy that I went for this one. I mean, maybe the other ones are really good too, but I'm really happy with my choice. This was a pretty successful blind buy, and I have so many amazing scent combos in mind with this perfume. So yeah, that was a big success. Next up, also very gourmand, also beautiful packaging. This is from Paris Corner, which is another amazing Arab fragrance brand. How did this open? Oh, this way. Okay, this, first of all, it opens up like that. I think this was like $25, maybe 30. This is also a cute, oh, gourmand looking packaging. Just looks so royalty, like it's a stunning little bottle. But this one is candy times candy times candy times candy. It's a candy explosion. It's fruity candy in the top notes and mixed with red fruits. You have fruity notes in the middle notes, and then you have base notes of sweet notes and fruity notes. It's literally just sweet fruity candy through and through and through and through. So you see why I had to pick it up. Now the only thing that throws me off, I sprayed it in the car and my husband immediately was like, oh, that's so fruity, it's really nice. But I'm like, why do I smell butter? This just straight up smells like butter to me when I first spray it out. The dry down is really nice and more fruity and nice, but when I first sprayed this out, for some reason I'm getting butter, which is so weird. Throws me off a little bit. Then there's like this strawberry candy that I'm getting. Kind of does smell like those strawberry candies your mom would give out to guests. Well, this is a very Balkan thing, but we have this thing where if guests come to our house, you go around each guest giving them candy. That's just like part of our tradition. This is a little bit of a strange scent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not totally in love with this. Maybe I need to wear it more, maybe it needs to macerate, but there's something off about it that I don't quite am obsessed with. Even though the notes are like fruity candy, fruity candy, fruity candy, I don't really get fruity candy. Like whiffs here and there, I do get this sort of like strawberry candy a little bit, but then I'm also hit with butter in the weirdest way. So it throws me off. Just straight butter, the smell of butter. I love the smell of butter, but I don't want to smell like I just rubbed butter all over my body, you know? Like it's weird. So this one's a little bit of a question mark. Packaging is beautiful. Love the packaging, love the notes, but I don't think that they translate all the way in here. There's something strange happening in this perfume. Let me know if you guys have this and what your experience with it is, because I'm a little confused. Moving on, let's go to this, another very royal looking bottle. This reminds me of a Tiffany blue color. It has like a velvety texture too. This is called Opulent Dubai by Latafa. Stunning packaging as always. Scent wise, this has top notes of mango, grapefruit, lemon, ginger, middle notes of jasmine, cedarwood, lemon, violet, and then base notes of woodsy notes, ambergris, benzoin, and oak moss. What does this remind me of? It's a really nice freshie. This has little hints, little undertones of like a male cologne, like a sexy cologne, but then also mixed with a feminine perfume at the same time. It's not all the way cologne. You're not gonna smell like a man when you have this on, but there's those little sexy hints. It's overall more of a fresh perfume, and I would say a fresh, sexy, aromatic. I love these types of fragrances. I have a very diverse perfume taste, as you can see. I'm over here showing you literal melted chocolate fudge, and then this is the complete opposite, but I love this one. This chocolate one is more maybe in the house, cozy, fall time, but this is gonna be more I'm going out, I want to smell sexy, but it's summer and I don't want to be overwhelming. I feel like this is the perfect type of scent for that, because it's fresh, it's uplifting, it's a little fruity, but it has that aromatic sexiness. I don't want to say aquatic, but just fresh. I usually like to give you guys ideas of what perfumes smell like in terms of other perfumes. If this reminds me of anything, I think it reminds me of something. I can't pinpoint what though. Maybe along the lines of Jo Malone, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, kind of, but also it's pretty different from that, so I don't really want to compare it to that. I honestly don't know. This one's a really unique one that I don't think I have any perfume like it in my collection right now currently. Definitely have smelled a scent like it. I just, like I said, I don't know. But it smells very niche quality to me. It smells really expensive. It doesn't smell like what this was. I think it was like $20. Also, I can't say that this is mango. I know mango is kind of a sought out note. A lot of people love mango. I don't really smell mango in here personally, which I'm actually glad about, because sometimes mango has this tendency to come off very sour and kind of just weird. Mango and passion fruit for some reason are two fruits that do this on my skin chemistry personally. They tend to be a little sour and just a little off almost, and I don't really get that in here, which for me is a bonus, but maybe some people may see it as a downside of this perfume, because if you want to get mango, I don't think you will. I mainly just get a freshy, uplifting, aromatic, citrusy a little bit kind of scent with some really pretty florals. I always like to include these Fragrantica reviews. Some of them are always so funny, but this one I actually feel like fits this perfume pretty well. It says, I absolutely love Opulent to buy. It smells like a sexy pack of Skittles. It smells like daiquiris by the ocean. It smells flirty. It's so, so good. So there you go. I totally agree with that one. Next one, talk about freaking beautiful packaging. This is called Habik by Lattafa. This is the most stunning perfume packaging I've ever seen. It is so beautiful. I love this packaging, and the cap on it is so heavy. This feels like a nice high-end niche perfume, but it's not. Again, this was like 20 to 30 bucks. I don't remember the exact price points, but I know that none of these were over $30, I'm pretty sure. This one, to be honest, I was a little let down at first, because I thought I was kind of expecting more of like a intense crazy scent coming from a packaging that looks like this, but to be honest, this is mainly just a fresh fruity scent that kind of reminds me, oh, what does this remind me of? Very, very famous perfume. It reminds me of something. I don't know what this reminds me of. Oh my god, I cannot pinpoint it, but I know it reminds me of something. It smells so good. At first, I was a little let down because I'm like, oh, this just smells fresh. But the more I started wearing this, I love this perfume. This is a freshie that's got a little bit more warmth than the Opulent Dubai, which is more aromatic. This one's playing up more on those fruits, and I love that in this. I just love the warmth. Specifically, it's pear. I love pear in perfumery, and it's got pear in here, and I smell it, and it's juicy, and it's sweet, and it's delicious. You also have bergamot, you have lily of the valley, jasmine, freesia, and base notes of musk, amber, and oak moss. It is such a beautiful freshie. My favorite kind of freshies are freshies with personality, and this is what I would call a freshie with personality. And the Opulent Dubai. These are both freshies with personality, not just fresh perfumes that wear off the skin in 2 seconds, fresh perfumes that smell like laundry or whatever, dryer sheets. I find those personally really boring, whereas these two actually have character to them, okay? Like they smell unique. Now this one I've heard is a dupe for Dylan Purple from Versace. I've never smelled that, but I mean, if it is a dupe, then that's great, because it's a fraction of the cost. It's such a beautiful, sparkling, fruity floral scent with some good strength. I'm really trying to figure out what this reminds me of, and if I can remember by the time I'm done editing this video, I'll put it up on the screen, because right now it's just not coming to me, but it smells like something I've smelled before. That's actually bothering me. I hate when I'm thinking of something and I know I have it. It just like, I can't access that piece of information right now, okay? It might come to me, but it's not coming to me right now. So you're gonna have to give me a second on that. I don't know. But if you know, let me know in the comments. I know, like I said, it's a dupe for Dylan Purple, but I've never smelled Dylan Purple, so that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something else that I don't even know right now. I don't know. but I know it reminds me of something. Anyways, I really like this one. I'm gonna rate all of these. I know they're like very diverse from one another, very different kind of scents, but I'm gonna rate my favorite to my least favorite at the end of this video, so stick around. But the last one that I have is not an air perfume, but I saw this and I had to try it. This is by the brand Royal Apothic. I really liked the old school kind of packaging, and this one's called Marshmallow Confection. So obviously I had to try it. I love anything marshmallow, and this was only $12.99, and I believe these are sold by Anthropology from what I saw online, and this is still sold online, and online it's like 50 bucks, but you can get it for $12.99 at Burlington. So if you want to get it, go there. They had another one that was like vanilla, but I wanted the marshmallow. This is the packaging. Pretty basic packaging. This has top notes of coconut, lilac, peach, middle notes of whipped vanilla, marshmallow, sweet creme, and base notes of vanilla wood, maple, and caramel resin. It says, born from a centuries-old apothecary manual, Royal Apothic blends British heritage with modern elegance. Each product is crafted to evoke beauty, memory, and indulgence, wrapped in packaging as timeless as the formulas inside. I love that because I love anything that has a vintage old school vibe. And for this one, the description is, Marshmallow Confection is an indulgent delight disguised as a fragrance, soft, comforting, and unapologetically delightful. Fluffy marshmallow and whipped vanilla create a cloud-like sweetness, gently folded with hints of sugar and cream for a smooth, enveloping warmth. The result is a scent that feels both playful and polished, perfect for those who enjoy their indulgences, well-mannered, softly spoken, and entirely irresistible. To me, this feels like a really soft fragrance. It's like soft marshmallow vanilla. The only thing that throws me off, and I knew would kind of throw me off, but I decided to get it anyway because I was hoping that it wouldn't be that strong in it, and I can't say that it's too strong, but I get it and I don't like it. It's the maple. I don't like maple. I don't like the scent of maple syrup in my fragrances. It really throws me off, and I get it in here and I don't love it. It also kind of reminds me of pink sugar. Think of pink sugar, but like a marshmallow version of Aquilina's pink sugar. That's kind of what this smells like. It's really sweet. I will say the dry down just smells like marshmallow powder, which is really good. It's just that beginning that kind of throws me off, but as long as I can kind of get through that, which does not last very long, which is good, then that maple scent kind of fades, and then you're just left with marshmallow and toasty sugar. It's delicious. That's definitely more of like a base scent for me. I feel like it's gonna be really good for layering, but nothing too special. Those are all the scents that I tried at Burlington, and now I'm gonna rate them from my favorite to my least favorite. My absolute favorite is, it's kind of hard to be honest, but I think my favorite ended up being this Habik one. I love this. It's so pretty. I'm going horseback riding tomorrow, which is really random, but I think I'm gonna wear this for it because it's not too strong, but it's like fruity and fresh, and I think it's gonna be really nice. Then my next favorite would have to be the Choco Overdose Gimme Gourmand from the Gimme Gourmand line. Really nice, soft, sweet, chocolatey scent. My third favorite would be Opulent Dubai. I really love the aromatic kind of unisex vibe that this one gives. Fourth, I would honestly say this, and then my least favorite is this. This just throws me off. It just is straight up butter smelling to me, so it's weird considering how many fruity notes that it has and like fruity candy. I don't know how that would translate to butter, but it does. I don't know, really weird. But yeah, this is my second to last favorite though. I feel like this one's just basic marshmallow, okay? Like there's a lot of these scents. That is my ranking of them all. Only one kind of ended up being a real dud. The rest were actually really good. So more of a successful blind buy, I would say, than not. But that is it for me today. Let me know of any other air perfumes I need to get. There's so many, so it's really overwhelming going into air fragrances because there's just so many of them. I have literally like 1 million in my Amazon cart right now. If I were to go in my Amazon cart right now, it's like $2,000, and its majority is just air perfumes that I don't know which one to pull the plug on and buy. So let me know in the comments what is your favorite air fragrance, and I will definitely do more of these videos. But that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.